I'm going to say the guy that I'm happiest for is Spencer Torkelson.
Yes.
Because we already, after his poor performance in Houston, not in Houston, but in Tampa, we're already hearing, is the guy going to be a bust? Is he going to have a terrible season? Is he, so that pressure of being a number one pick or a top pick like he is, we were already strangling him with bust. But then when he does this, you kind of hope that he can continue this, and at least he can show, at least he's shown that he's a good ball player. Because the Tigers were saying, even when he was, messing up in Tampa, well, his exit velocity is still hard. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that you're hitting the ball hard. We want to see base hits, and with him, home runs, at the very least doubles. We finally got to see that home run last night, man.
But Terry, isn't that because what we've heard, which is different, that he's making hard contact consistently. So isn't there levels to this that now what we're seeing is finally the results? Like that's what we want, right? Because it's a result. You're the first overall pick in the draft or whatever. You got to be looked at differently. I agree, but in this case, shouldn't. Like, I'm just grateful that finally, okay, the hard work and these hard hit balls that used to be outs of this, wow, this one went out of the park. And baseball's about consistency, right?
Yeah, it is.
So I'm not going to get too excited, but isn't in his case, because we thought he was a lost cause, that this will take this?
You're right. And the mistake we make as a public, we look at 2 or 3 games and say, that's it. This guy's done. I have gotten into so many arguments with people, whether they play for the Pistons, the Red Wings, the Lions. We see 2 games, and we already know this guy's not going to make it.
Bruh.
So I am so happy for him because if he continued, because he's batting 133 heading to this series, if he had continued that, then the pressure mounts even higher because now he's home. Then he can hear all this stuff.
Then it's more truth to the fact that maybe he is, and that word I don't like, bust, but that he isn't hitting his full potential. So now I ask you, Terry, how do we watch this? What is the best way, to temper our expectations, or is it okay for us to have more expectations now?
I think it's impossible to watch it in a proper way because you have to understand, if you're a Tiger fan, you want them to win every game. We know that's humanly impossible no matter how good they are. So people are going to have the ebbs and flows. They're going to get pissed. Javi Baez, if he strikes out once, that's, okay, we're done with this guy. He can't chase any balls outside the strike zone without us commenting on it.